and we need to start in Los Angeles. And it's one that begins, perhaps, the process of closure for victims of the Palisades fire.
Today, we are announcing the arrest of 29-year-old Jonathan Rinderknecht for igniting a fire that ultimately burned down the Palisades earlier this year, killing 12 people, destroying more than 6,800 structures. The allegations in the affidavit are supported by digital evidence, including the defendant's ChatGPT prompt of a dystopian painting showing in part a burning forest and a crowd fleeing from it. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate. Though homes and businesses cannot be rebuilt, this arrest, we hope, will provide a measure of justice to all those who were impacted.
The suspect, an Uber driver, was arrested at his home in Melbourne, Florida yesterday for destruction of property by means of fire. Officials accuse him of maliciously igniting the fire that ultimately killed a dozen people and caused massive devastation. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. My next guest used a pool pump to save his neighborhood from the fires, one of the few neighborhoods that survived in the Palisades. It is Palisades resident Patrick Goling. Patrick, great to see you. Great to see you again. We've talked about your story and what you did that day on the fires. I do want to ask you today, though, how you feel with what you're hearing about someone arrested, this 29-year-old arrested for setting those fires.
Yes, hi. Thank you for having me again. To be honest, it gives a moment of closure, but that's about it. Just one moment of closure, because the real issues are the back end issues, that there has to be better levels of preparedness for others that are going to come out and set fires like this, or, you know, cars that are going to spark wildfires. This happens all the time. So we need to look forward, and how can we prevent that in the future?
Well, that's how we fight fires when they happen by accident. In this case, we have a fire started on purpose, arson. And it's shocking. What we're talking about is not just the loss of an entire town, a neighborhood in the Palisades, but we're talking about people, a lot of people who died. And I'm going to be talking about this throughout the program today, Patrick, about the role of judges and prosecutors and actually holding people accountable. But I'm curious, do you think potentially 20 years in prison and these charges that you just heard, it might be a measure of closure, but is it justice for what happened in the Palisades?
No, not at all.
What do you think would be justice?
I don't think there's enough justice that can be served to one man for starting that. The amount of families that are affected, and, you know, especially we talk about the younger children having gone through COVID and then coming out of that, and now to lose their whole house, their neighborhood, all their belongings. It's tragic. And, you know, I don't think there can be enough justice served on one individual like that.
I'm sure, and I don't want to put words into your mouth. I don't mean to speak for you, Patrick, but that justice has to include the response of politicians, the preparedness of government officials, but serious punishment for anyone that would start something so destructive there in Southern California. Patrick, thank you again for what you did that day, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.